to watch my video. There's a million other videos you could be watching, but you're here watching mine, so I really appreciate it. Today we are outside in the sun in our black t-shirts of our ex-boyfriend's ex-band, living the life, living the dream. So it's quarantine time, team 10 quarantine. And so we are not leaving our houses, especially me. I just got back from Mexico, and so I am on a self-quarantine because who knows who I interacted with in the airport and all that business. And so I have decided today to go ahead and commit to planting all the plants that I have. Maybe we'll talk about some things, maybe we'll just hang out. We're gonna go ahead and start with my big pot that I purchased with the sole purpose of planting all of my tomato plants in. And then I also had one of my best friends, Yari. She actually gave me a bunch of tomato seeds. And so these will also end up going into the pot, and that way, in a little bit of time, with a little bit of care, we will be having our own tomatoes. I'm pretty excited for these black cherry tomatoes just because they're not something you commonly find in the store, so it is a little bit more on the unique side to have. We'll also be planting some herbs, but not in the same pot. My first bag of soil is Miracle Grow Potting Mix. Since this pot right here is pretty much a full pot of soil, I'm going to go ahead and take the saplings out of here and toss the rest of the soil into this container. We're still going to need some soil, so I'm going to bust open that next bag. Okay, this looks much better. So, need some more soil still. Next soil I have. That's what 2 weeks of not working out will do to me. Happy frog. And we're gonna throw that into the mix. Look at this soil. Wow. Wow. Just truly beautiful. And I already have some plant babies in there. Some little saplings. So we have a pretty good foundation of soil, and we're going to add our, this is not it, fertilizer. I'm using organic garden tone. I picked this one because it's a pretty general, can help any plant. It's a mess, y'all. It's a mess. It's a mess. Okay. But you know, it just feels really nice getting my hands in the dirt. I'm just gonna sprinkle. Wow. Obviously this is probably like cow shit or something, but it's fine. Oof, it smells like cow shit, to be honest. But it's not harsh chemicals. So it's that good. So this is gonna be our tomatoes right here. So we already have some saplings kind of hanging out. Oh, babies. I really didn't expect all of these saplings to stay together like they are. We'll probably lose some more pretty soon, but we'll just kind of keep them planted in the same general area as each other. Honestly, I'm not sure what kind of tomatoes these are. It came from one of those easy grow kits, so they could be anything you want them to be. That wasn't very graceful at all. But yeah, how's everyone been doing? How does it feel being alone all the time in your house? Hopefully it's not too bad. It's not been bad over here, but like I said, I only just got back from a trip, so I haven't really had that full quarantine effect, hang out. And luckily I do have a few roommates, a couple roommates, so there's always people in the house, which is nice. But they like to hang out in their rooms quite pretty often, so sometimes it does feel like you're alone. But luckily I have beautiful, lovely Indica, my doggo, so I am never alone. I have my best friend with me at all times. She's right there. I'm gonna put in some more of this fertilizer. Since it is on the organic side, I don't really see it being too heavy where it might burn the plants. So I'm just gonna throw that in there. And then these other lovely tomatoes. This is a Viva Italia tomato, so pretty much a Roma tomato. Kind of loosen up the roots just a little bit. Stick them right here. I'm gonna go ahead and toss a little fertilizer straight into his hole. Gonna plant him on down in there, making sure to cover his roots and everything with potting soil. Nice in there. These babies are pretty cute. The only babies we're having here are plant babies. And I'm gonna put his label so we know who he is later down the line. Next big boy that we have, already needing some water for shizzle, is the black cherry tomato. Sharp tasting cherry with deep mahogany color. Full sun, well drained soil, water regularly. That's a big thing with tomatoes. So they can hang out in the sun pretty often, pretty long, but they do need a good amount of water or they get all wilty, crispy, and then your tomatoes are sad. I just hope that if you can, use this as a time to do some things at home you maybe have been putting off, reorganizing your closet if you haven't done that in a while, making some good food, especially if you normally have to commute to work all the time. I understand commuting can be a drag, so it's very nice not having to go anywhere to get to work, so I have plenty of time to make myself my own nice dinner instead of something straight from box. So that's really nice. I recommend. Bake something you've never baked before. Really take a chance. And then we just have some regular cherry tomatoes, classics. We're gonna throw them in here as well. Boom. And it's a little baby right now. So hopefully he'll get bigger and make some cherries. I don't know, I'm talking like they're real children, but I am. Label, so we know. And voila. There we have it, folks. Some lovely, beautiful, now newly planted tomatoes. Let's move on to some of our more decorative plants. So for my birthday, which was March 17th, St. Patty's Day, just not too long ago, my mom got me these succulent planters. And they're pretty cool because they have these little bases so you don't get your house wet when you water your plants inside. So we're gonna plant some plants in that. I bought this cactus and this little succulent guy. Wow, cuties, cuties. This one's actually really prickly. And I also bought this guy it's a Pilia Moon Valley. I don't really know anything about this plant. It's a succulent, but look at how leafy. I love it. It's got this like funky, ridgy texture on it. Very, very cool. And I feel like it's just barely the right size. I can throw it into one of these. So let's get to planting. Whenever you're planting your cactuses or succulents, it's important to use a type of soil that is going to let plenty of water run through. That way it's not holding in any moisture. Anything that's labeled cactus or succulent mix is perfect. They also use a different kind of fertilizer, so we won't be using the fertilizer that I use in my other plants in these pots. I'm really nervous about planting this cactus because it's pretty pokey, but we're gonna do it. We're brave. I'm brave. Sorry, this video is half me struggling to open bags. Mission impossible, here we go. Oh. I'm scared of this cactus, so we're gonna use my shirt as like a little glove. Worked. Shirt's going back on. I was too sunburnt from Mexico to be exposing anything else to the sun for a long time. But you know, Some other things that I have been up to during this little quarantine is one, bike riding. I hate riding bikes, honestly, really do. But when I went home, I decided to steal one of my parents' bikes, and I've gone on 2 bike rides with my indie girl puppy dog, and she's loving it because I can't run 8 miles, but she can, so she's been able to get some extra exercise in. I know she really appreciates it. So a great way to just be outside and not really be close to people. Everyone, even the lockdowns, we're allowed to go outside. You're allowed to be outdoors and work out. Just make sure that you're not being too close to people. I've been doing some hiking. I always love to hike. I think that tomorrow, my roommate, so he's in my household because I live with him every day, so I'm not endangering anyone by going on a hike with him, but we are gonna go hike to Walnut Creek. We're gonna go hang out by the river for part of the day. Just chill. You don't have to talk to anyone. Oh my God. You don't have to be near anyone. You're just out in the nature, out in the world. I know a lot of people are talking about how they feel really trapped inside, but that doesn't have to be the case because you can be outside. You can be walking, you can be hiking, you can be riding your bike. If there's a place for you to go swim, not a public pool most likely, but if there's some sort of public water that you can go where you know you're not going to be right on top of people, I definitely recommend. Unless you live in the north and it's cold, then I don't know, go sledding. Sorry, I live in Texas, so we do Texas things here, and I am ready to start swimming again, so that is what I will be doing tomorrow after I finish working from home. I'm pretty stoked. But yeah, once again, if you have a dog, enjoy a little extra fetch time, a little extra time, take a longer walk. I know on your normal schedule you may only walk for 10-15 minutes, but go take that 30-45 hour long walk. Go try jogging. I don't necessarily like running, but it's a great way to pass the time, a great way to exercise and be outside of your house and get those endorphins pumping and feel a little bit better overall. Plant some plants, work on your yard, lawn care, plant care, self-care. You can always order plants online. I have never done it, so I don't know if it's the best, but you know, it's a great way to be outside, way to spend your time. I think that we will be in quarantine, stuck at home for a lot longer than maybe we realized. Originally, I was set to only work from home until April 10th, and I do not foresee that happening because I know they will not be sending kids back to school anytime soon, and I don't think there's no point of us going back and living our lives out in the world if they don't have a vaccine or a clear plan as far as medication. So I really do think that find a routine, get cozy, enjoy your time. Don't think of it as such a negative. See if we can fit this guy into this pot. He might not be able to live here long, but I want him to live here for a little bit. But if you have any suggestions, what have you been doing for fun during this time? What can you offer people to do? What are you into? I mean, I could slide it right in. I don't know if that's ideal for this baby, but he does fit really nicely. Like I said, just like a reverse poop, just slide right in. I hate myself. But yeah, I guess he's good to go for now. Pretty cute. I'll have to give him some succulent fertilizer later, but wow. So these are our 3 succulent babies. And then I have some succulents that I've propagated, and I think I'm going to use that to fill my 4th one of these. So we're going to take some of the guys that have been hanging out in here. This is my little propagation tray. We're going to take the three tall standy ones, and we're going to put that into the 4th little baby pot. First off, look at this growth. Wow. He's going to turn into a cutie. Just give him a little time. It's pretty much how I live my life. I promise I'll turn into a cutie one day. Just give me time. Maybe one day. Throw in this tall boy. I'm going to take off any not healthy, super good looking guys. That way we're not spreading disease. That's not how we should live humanity. Don't just get rid of the not good looking guys, it's not a bad idea. Succulents are very resilient in the way that you can just do one of these, oh, and now you have 2 succulent plants. It is better to give them a good clean cut. I'm gonna put this one back into my propagation stack, and we're gonna put this one into this pot. So ideally, hopefully, the ones that didn't have roots, these 2 that I just broke, they should get some new ones. This one's gonna keep growing his little sprouts, and we'll have a fancy dandy little succulent pot. So I am sweating balls out here, so I am going to go ahead and call it a day as far as planting in front of the camera. I really don't have any more random bullcrap that I can keep talking about, but I hope that you are all being safe. I hope that you're enjoying your time with your family, with your pets. Don't forget to go outside. You're allowed to go for a walk, enjoy the sun, plant some new plants, and make the most of your time. I know it can be a struggle, especially if you are someone who was recently laid off or had their hours cut or will not be able to work for the time being, but make the most of it where you can, and so your safety and your health comes first, both your mental and physical, so don't forget to take care of yourself. Thanks everyone for joining. Bye.